Hey, how's it going? I'm Colton from Basco Outdoors, and today is the basics on tying flies. Right here I'm laying out all our basic tools that we're going to use. Right here it's called our vise. And what we do with this is it holds our hook while we tie our fly, and we can mount that to the table or to any other thing that we need to mount it on. Right here we got our hackle pliers, and these hold on to any hackle or feathers that you're going to tie on. This is called your bodkin, and allows you to pick out fur, and most importantly, put fly head cement on your finished fly, which glues it all together. Next you got scissors, which are really nice to have. You should buy a nice fine tip scissors. And this is called your bobbin, and this holds your thread while you're tying your fly. Which I just dropped. Alright, we're going to take our hook and put it in the vise. And you just want to make sure that the vise isn't covering over the hook. So you put it right about there, right where the barb starts. You're just going to tighten that down. So now you have the fly. Next, you're going to take your bobbin with the thread in it, and you're just going to easily wrap it all the way around. So you get a nice even black body so far, and then once you get close to the eye of the hook, which is the front, you're going to take it right back, keeping equal pressure on the bobbin and on the other piece of thread that you're holding in your hand, and you're just going to fold that thread over. See if I can get it here, and just tie it down so it can't get loose. Okay, and now you're just going to snip the extra piece of line you got right there. Oops. Okay. And then you're just going to take the line from the bobbin and wrap any parts you see that need to be wrapped. Okay, so now you see we got a nice body right there. Alright, now that you got that, you're going to take a piece of hackle, which is pretty much like a feather. It looks like this, if you can see that, just a feather, and you're going to take it and you're going to put it on your hackle pliers, and you're going to plier the feather on the tip so it looks like that, and then you're going to find the spot where the fluffy part of the feather stops and the straight I don't know what you want to call them. They're little straight pieces of feather are sitting right there, and you just want to two loops around. Make sure it's on top of the hook. There we go, and just nice and wrap that around. And you're gonna need some extra thread for this. So make sure it stays on top there. I'm just gonna do that. Once you've done that, now you're going to take this side of the feather and you're going to snip it. There we go. So it's going to look like that. And then you're going to take your hackle pliers, you're going to turn them sideways, and you're just going to wrap that around. So you got something. It's starting to look more like a fly. Okay, now you're going to take your bobbin and you're going to wrap around just like that. Maybe do a little figure 8. Okay, you should be good there. Then you're going to take your pliers again, or not your pliers, your scissors, and cut that feather right where the hackle pliers are holding it. So now you got something that looks like that. Okay, now you're going to take a piece of you can do anything with the tail here. We're going to make a tail for it. I sometimes use mallard flank for it, which looks something like that. I'm going to use that for the tail. And we're going to do pretty much the same thing with the hackle pliers that you just did. We're going to take it and put it right on the tip of the feather. So it looks like that. And you're going to put it more towards the back of the fly, and you're gonna tie that. Let's get some extra string on there. Okay. And you're just gonna put it more towards the back, and you're gonna tie it nice. And one thing you want to watch is make sure you don't get any thread around the hook, because then you'll have to tie it later or cut it later, and it just ruins your fly. So you're gonna make sure that tail stays straight right on the hook, and wrap it over a few times. Make sure it stays straight. Okay. And you're gonna let it go with the hackle pliers. And you're gonna snip, just like last time, the thick part of the feather at the base, and make sure you don't cut any of the head of your fly. There you go. So you end up looking like something like that. And then you can take your hackle pliers here and kind of part it up so it sticks up a little. Alright, and now you're going to take the string from your bobbin and just make sure that tail stays nice and tight. You want to wrap that around a few times. And as you're doing that, you want to slowly start coming back up to the eye of the fly, which is the top. Wrap it right around the neck, which is right behind the eye. And then this is how you finish it. You're going to wrap it around your finger once, put your fingertip on the eye, and then push the loop off, pull. So now you're going to put the little circles right around the neck or the head of that fly. And then do that about 3 or 4 times. You can cut the string. Okay. Now you're going to take your fly head cement and your bodkin, and you're going to place little amounts of that right on the tip where you just put it. And you can put a little bit where you put the tail there. Okay. So now, release the vise, and you end up with a fly. Well, let's see if you can get it for you. There you go. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.